Good day, everybody. Sebastian Kane's back with you with another DragonHeir Silent Gods presentation. Today, what I'm going to be sharing with you is the composition that I came up with to tackle the Heretical ruins. And I have been able to now clear up to stage 8. And so I'm using this strategy for the later stages, and I hope that I can then transition into 9 once I have had the opportunity to level up more gear. The composition is as follows. You're gonna have, I think, 4 very accessible champions, especially if you've been using your purple die, or maybe you have been lucky with the Heliolite dice and getting some epics. The first one I'm going to talk to you about is Barash. Barash is one of my DPS. I do have him here in high accuracy because I want him to land the defense down penalty, and this is a build that I have for other content in the game as well. I give him a little bit of damage, but I'm primarily more interested in his ability to do some damage, do AoE damage, and also to apply the debuffs that he currently set. And he is frost, so most my roster is mostly composed of frost and poison champions. The other one could be your second DPS. This is your choice. It all depends on your roster and how you build it. I'm using Oster. You could easily, if you wanted to, you could use Eric and any other type of DPS that you may have. You could possibly use your adventure if you wanted to, but for this reason I am using him. Another one could be Dane. He has heal inhibition as well, just to give you some examples, but for this example I'm going to be using Oster, but you can use your favorite DPS in the slot. So Boresh and Oster here are going to be the 2 DPS in this run. The 3 essential pieces for this composition are going to be Hexandra, which is my healer. Just make sure that she can survive, give her as much HP as possible, and defense. I of course sever an attack and enlightenment sets to give her a little bit, pump up her healing, based that her kit is based on those 2. And I have her fully skill. I do have some skill haste on her, so just keep that in mind. And she is loaded with a little bit of resistance because I'm using her in other facets of the game where it requires high resistance. The tank here is going to be Furbath. In this example, I'm actually using another tank, but I was able to get it to work with this epic here. Just make sure that he has enough survivability. I have him with enough accuracy to hopefully apply the attack penalty here. He does have some skill haste, and I do have him in this accuracy with skill haste 2-piece set, but I'm also taking advantage of the 3-piece effect, which adds additional extra attack to my allies for 10 seconds when he unleashes his ultimate, which helps speeds up the run. Furbath has this Scarab Amulet just to give him a little bit more survivability. He gains extra defense if his HP drops too low. The essential champion for this run here is going to be Thia. Thia is an epic that in her ultimate does 2 things for me. She applies a debuff immunity to not allow the dragon to place the burn, and she also has a healing inhibition that is the longer one. It's 10 seconds long, and I was actually able to get 1 scroll into adding 10% chance to that, so now I'm at 85%. The other 15% I'm getting it from this artifact, the Orb of Oblivion. So I was able to level it up to give me that additional 16, and you also get additional accuracy with it. I also used the accuracy and skill haste set on her, and I was able to find another piece to give extra attack to my champions, and high accuracy just to make sure that she applies her debuff. I could not, so this run is going to be manual, but the principle applies. I am still trying to get it to a stage where I can auto this. I think in stage 9 I might be able to do it a little bit more easily than stage 8. Her skit ultimate renews really fast. So I cannot get it, even at skill haste 0, I cannot get it to sync with the dragon at the spot that I need this skill to apply at this stage. But hopefully in stage 9 I can actually get it to sync. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and set up the run. And here, what I'm focusing on here is that I want to use her skill between the second and the third skill here of this dragon. So she did it right at that spot at the beginning, she does it, but then she recharges too fast. And so I have to make sure that I control when she's actually using the ultimate. Even with skill haste 0, I cannot get her right at that spot. She does it too quick. So here I have to wait a little bit, and I actually want to use it right about halfway through, not too early. If you for some reason do it too early and the dragon does apply the HP burn, there are some instances where you will be able to survive at least 1 but not 2 mistakes. And then of course if you do it later on during the run, you may not be able to escape because he just stacked too much damage buffs, damage amplification buffs, and does too much damage to you. So let me go ahead and turn that off, make sure that she doesn't do it again too quickly. See, so it just recharges too fast. She would have done it there. That would have been too early, which I'm hoping in stage 9 is a little bit the recharge here for the dragons a little bit faster, so then I can sync this too. Not give her any skill haste at all, and maybe they'll sync. So like I said, I use another tank because it's a legendary, and he has in his kit more buffs and additional skills that give survivability not only to the tank but himself. But I was able to find the right amount of stats to get Fur Breath to be able to tank this for us. And there you go, there you have it. So it's about it's about a 2-minute run, and the best one that I've gotten is 1:57. But the key here is that you're gonna get some legendary runes drops, and you're gonna get these sand pails. Then you can go and then forge to give you additional ones. So that's essentially the setup for this. I hope that in some way this helps you in trying to tackle this content. So with that, I want to thank you for watching. Please, if you found this video to help you at all, hit like, subscribe, and we will see you on the next video.